Hello and welcome to Malaysia. This is the second race of Apex Racing League, and you can see I'm on my way to my only qualifying swap. I cutted the corner from the last swap, so if I fail this swap I can retire and start last on new tires. And for turn 1 I brake around 70 meters from the corner, but I walk up into turn 1 and I lose some time. And I hope I can regain that time, and Victor is on pole, but Victor is on option tires. And yeah, for turn 3 I brake around 100 meter volt. I don't remember if I brake before it or on it. And I close the DRS in the middle of this corner, trying to hit the apex into this one, but I go a little bit wide. And I brake very late for this one, and you can see I go wide, so I lose time into this corner too. And I brake just before the 100 meter board for this corner, and I'm trying to get as good exit as possible, because here the exit is very important. And I'm just 11 hundredths from pole position, which is on option tires, so it's looking very good. But for this corner I turned in too early and had to close the DRS in order not to spin, and I brake very early for this corner, and by now I know that I have lost any chance of pole position, so I'm hoping for second place. And for the last corner I brake very early again, and you can see I even tried to cut the corner, and I could be earlier on the throttle if I made a good exit. But the WAP is 133.554, and Alex Giwan made a 133.527, which is very close to my WAP, but it's second place. And yeah, I am third on the grid, and my setup is 1-1 wings. It was 2-1 for qualifying. Why do I even have to tell it? You can see it on the screen. And yeah, the race is overcast weather, and you can see the grid now. Victor is on pole, Alex second, me third, Ypsilon F1 fourth, David fifth, Kifo sixth, but Kifo disconnected, Barcelona 7th, Onage 8th, Chicane 9th, Mikey, Igor, Include, Zomakar, Boring Wife, Rane and David. Whew. That wasn't the easiest thing I've ever done. I almost went out of breath. Air, I mean, or I don't know how it's called in English exactly. But anyway, we have 1 white, 2 whites, 3 whites, 4 whites, 5 whites, and the whites are off. And I switch to mix 3 as fast as possible, trying to, well, not trying, but anyway, using curse, and I get a better start than Alex, but I brake at the 100 meter board for I don't know what reason, and I hit Victor because I released the brakes after I broke incredibly early. And now Barcelona is alongside me, and Alex is alongside Victor, and Victor is in first position, and I'm battling with Alex, and Alex is in first position, I'm sorry. But anyway, I use the rest of my curse and pass Barcelona, and you can see he hits me here, and it's probably because of the walk below. And anyway, I'm on the inside of this corner, and I keep third place, but Alex is first, and Victor, for I don't know what reason, you can see him driving very slowly. And yeah, but I walk now, and I'm 6th, 5th, I'm 5th, okay. If I was behind Onage it would be even worse, but I'm 5th now after a walk spike. And now Chicane is in a slow Mercedes in front, and I have to pass him very fast. And you can see Onage behind me is trying to pass me as well, and I get wheel spin on the exit of this corner, and now Onage is going alongside me and is even passing me before the corner, but he brakes very late, he goes wide, almost takes out Barcelona, and now I'm alongside Chicane. But Chicane probably saved some curse because he was a lot better on the acceleration. And now I'm still 5th behind Chicane, and Onage rejoined 6th. And you can see Chicane, or probably Victor, I don't know, who was the one that broke very early for turn 1, but everyone is taking it cautiously, and you will see that when going on the later stages of the race, the battles are a lot more aggressive, and even I think with Onage we go 1 or 2 ups side by side, well, not full ups, but we had some very intensive battles. But now I'm trying to get past Chicane, and he's on option tires, but he is slower in this Mercedes, and the Mercedes is very slow. I have no idea why they picked up Mercedes. And Chicane goes wide now, and I can go alongside him, but I will get some wheel spin at the exit of the corner, and I lost the place. Well, not was the place, but I could gain a position, and I failed at that. And now Chicane brakes later than me, and Barcelona outbrakes himself, and Chicane had to avoid Barcelona, probably. It was looking like that. But anyways, I saved now my curse, and probably Chicane uses all of his curse trying to defend or overtake, or I don't know what he's trying to do. But now I have some curse, but it wasn't enough, and I try to go on the outside of Chicane, which is not the best idea. But Barcelona goes defensive, and Chicane is in the middle, not defensive, not aggressive, but I go on the inside of turn 1 on Chicane, and I gain 4th position, and Chicane I think even spun or something like that, but I know that Chicane is 6th now. You can see him actually when I look back. The black Mercedes on I'm by the way using black Mercedes skin, and I won't put it in the description because it's going to be way too much to put all the skins in the description. But if you want to download it, you can PM me and I will send you the link. And I'm also using Toro Rosso from 2013, and you can see it tuned on the back of the McLaren. That's again from 2013 McLaren, but the only big difference is the tuned on the rear wing actually. And also the Zauber, and I'm also using HD textures. You can see the road is looking better, not a lot better, but it is looking better than the original. I maybe have to tweak my sweet FX or however the program is called settings, because you can see I get a little bit of, I don't know how to call it, glow. The road is glowing around my car. But I noticed that this is only on this track. On Australia I didn't have it, so I will probably stick with these settings. But anyway, Barcelona is trying to get past Victor, and I'm trying to get past Barcelona, but thanks to the slipstream effect I can't get really close to him, and the option tires are still better than the primes. And actually in the whole first stint the options are better, which wasn't the case in Melbourne. So probably Victor wanted to make some gap in the first stint, but now he's not looking faster than Alex at all. And Barcelona behind him trying to pass him, and I'm stuck behind them, and Onage is behind us, and I think Chicane is behind Onage, and it's a big train. And I noticed that there are 2 trains I think, and some people just can't get out of the DRS from the guy behind even when they are faster. And yeah, the slipstream effect is just way too big on the straights, and it's way too bad on the corners, so it needs adjusting. But now Barcelona brakes very early for this turn, and I had to avoid him, and I don't know what happened there, but yeah, I lost a lot of time. And you can see now Onage is all over my rear wing. I hope he doesn't crash into me, and he doesn't actually, but I walk up into turn 1, and now Onage can get alongside me. Oh no, he can't. Hey, he can't. and my teammate David makes the fastest swap of the race, and I don't know what exactly happened to him, but he was, I think, last after lap 1, or he was outside top 10 for sure, and he had to make up places after places the whole race. And yeah, he had a tough race. Not that my race was the easiest, but it was a lot easier than his. And now I'm actually losing time to Barcelona, and you can see me making some minor mistakes, which isn't very good. And Victor runs white, and now Barcelona is very close to Victor actually, and Victor brakes very late for this corner, and Barcelona is even touching his rear wing, I think. But now Victor got some space between the cars, and now I'm close to Barcelona, and Barcelona walks up again, but I brake earlier now. I know that he brakes early for this corner, and it was probably a mistake that he broke early that corner. I don't remember braking earlier this time, but anyway, Barcelona and Victor have contact, and I go alongside Victor now, and Victor pushes me off the track, and Barcelona is second now, and Donich is trying to get past me, but he ran out of road, and I don't know why he was trying to get past me from the inside when I was there. But anyway, now Victor is in front of me, and I have to pass him, and Victor runs wide, and I go alongside him and pass him into turn, whichever number this turn is, and now I'm third, and I have to make up time, and you can see I switched to mix 3, and I'm trying to get outside of the DRS, or get at least inside the DRS of Barcelona, so I don't lose the place on the straight. And it's very hard to overtake on the straights, but at the same time it's very easy to lose positions there, and Barcelona runs a little bit wide there. It could be from the whack. I mean, the positioning of the cars isn't the best at this game, but yeah, anyway, Barcelona walks up again, and these walk-ups, I think they are from the whack as well. And now I'm gaining massively on Barcelona, and I'm reaching my top speed, braking for turn 1. He walks up again, and I'm alongside him, but well, I'm not alongside him now, but I was alongside him, and I couldn't make the move. But I'm very close to him now, and Victor is losing some time to me, so it's working well for me, and I'm 5/10 faster in this first sector, even that I went alongside Barcelona and we lost some tenths there. And now I'm in his slipstream on this downforce part, which in the slipstream you lose quite a lot of time. You can see him disappearing, and this is a downforce corner too, so yeah, this is where you lose time when you are behind a car. You will notice that, oh, I get some wheel spin there. I got very hard on the curb there, turned in too early, and lost my rear end. But anyway, you will notice through the race that when I'm behind the car in sector 2, I lose a lot of time thanks to the slipstream effect, which has insane understeer effect with it. And yeah, oh, by the way, I'll tell this later, because now I'm close to Barcelona and I may pass him. Now I'm using half of my cars, the other half of my cars, DRS, and I'm passing him way before the corner, and I switched to mix 2 even. I'm calm now that I'm ahead, if I don't run white or do something stupid. But now I'm second on lap 8, and let's see how much is Alex in front. I was hoping to get now to battle with Alex and just leave the pack behind me, but they were a lot faster, and thanks to the slipstream effect in the third sector they were gaining a lot there. You will see now, but whoever is behind Barcelona lost some time, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars I think it is behind me, and it's all a slipstream train. Even if you are slower you can maintain the gap, but I don't know why, but I almost spin here and I almost missed it while talking about the train behind me. But now Barcelona loses some time to me, and he probably got grass on his tires or something like that, and he runs wide. You can see the first of the dots behind me ran wide and got overtaken, and now Victor is behind me, so it is all working well for me for now. And Victor, oh, he goes into the pits. So Victor goes into the pits, and now behind me is Ownage, and I have no idea if Ownage has the DRS on me, but we skip to the end of lap 9 where Ownage is catching up to me. And yeah, I switched to mix 3, but it's probably useless to switch to mix 3 here, but you can see how much he gains now. He's almost on my rear wing now, and I was on mix 3, so he probably used a lot curse. Yeah, you can see him now losing time to me, so he used his curse on the other straight. And now he uses curse here, and he goes alongside me and pushes me. That this is thanks to the whack. We all know that Ownage has some whack issues, and we have problems in the race with him. And yeah, he probably has to get a little bit more careful thanks to the whack. But anyway, now I'm on his inside and I brake a little bit later than him, but I have to cut the corner and release the throttle and let him pass because I cut the corner. But I actually don't think I let him pass there, or I just cut the corner too much that my rear end was going to swipe. I mean, when I'm driving I don't usually think about, oh no, I cut the corner, I have to let him pass. And I usually think about just passing him and don't look, oh, where are the white lines? Oh, they're there. I don't have to pass these white lines, because this will just fuck up my concentration and I will make a mistake, lose time and die in hell. Oh, well, I won't die in hell, but chicane behind me runs white. And anyway, chicane behind me runs white, and Barcelona is now behind me, and he's around the same amount of time behind me that I am behind Ownage. And it looks like the Williams are now 1 and 2 again, and I will try to get at least between them. And I go on his insides into turn 1, and I think there was a touch, but he touches me too. And yeah, like I said, the whack is making problems with him, and now he wants to go on the inside and doesn't leave me any choice to go but to go on his outside, and I brake a lot later than him, but there is a whack touch again, and I run wide thanks to that. And these whack problems are very annoying, and now I'm 4th again, and Inkwood behind me is even all over my rear wing. He's just probably even never mind. But anyway, Barcelona is on lap 11 on those option tires, and I don't know if these option tires are new or old. I think he started 7th or something like that, so they are old, but he seems to be looking very good on them. But at that time I wasn't thinking about Barcelona and his option tires, and I know that I could pit on this swap and make it till the end of the race, but I didn't know that at the race time, so it was a mistake that I didn't expected such thing, because I had a Malaysia race some time ago and I know that the option tires can last a lot of time. But yeah, anyway, Barcelona now has the DRS on Ownage and I'm probably not going to get past him in the DRS zone, and Include behind me is putting pressure on me as well, and Include behind me is actually on prime tires, I hope. But Ownage runs wide and Barcelona gets second on the old option tires, and it seems the old option tires are even better than the primes, because he seems to have a lot of grip into these high-speed corners. And now Ownage tries to get up to speed after his mistake, but it takes some time, and he walks up and even runs a little bit wide, and I almost lost the position thanks to that, but I'm 6/10 up on my previous swap. What did I do on my previous swap that I'm a lot down now? I don't remember. But anyway, I am getting close to Ownage, and well, I switched to mixed 3. I was thinking that I won't switch to mixed 3 and save some fuel behind them, but it seems I'm more aggressive now. And I get the DRS, and Ownage is very close to Barcelona and will most likely pass him. And now I will pass him too, and I touch the grass, lock up my outside tire and smash into the back of Ownage, and we get overtaken, or I get overtaken by Include, and Chicane is behind me, and I'm 5th now after a very stupid mistake. I wasn't just watching the curb and I went a little bit too much on the left, and yeah, a very stupid mistake which costed Ownage a place and me 2 places. So yeah, actually yeah, 2 places, not 3. And yeah, we are on lap 13th and I lose positions from lap 8 when I was 2nd, now I'm 5th. And yeah, we are losing time in our battle, and in the meantime Alex in the front just makes a gap and is having a boring race, which at least I'm not having. And now Include tries to pass on the outside Ownage. Why did he go on the outside? I have no idea, and why am I on mix 2? I have no idea. I maybe just forgot to switch to mix 3. But now, in their battle, Include loses a lot of time and I go on his inside and pass him into turn 1. And I lose the back end, but I don't swipe. I don't spin. And now I'm behind Ownage, and Barcelona on these option tires is still out and is even making a gap to Ownage, so these option tires are going incredibly well for him. I don't know if maybe he has tire wear setup, setup that saves tire wear. And Ownage brakes very early for this corner for some reason. And now I'm 1.7 seconds ahead of my last lap. And on my last lap I crashed into Ownage, so yeah. I would expect that, but you can see I make the same mistake now that I made in qualifying on that corner. I just don't go wide enough and I have to compromise my exits but it's probably just because of the pressure that Ingwood behind me has put me in, and Barcelona stays out, and even Onage and Ingwood pit, and Barcelona is still out. But anyway, I go outside the pits in lap 16, and I'm just alongside Onage, but he passes me, he touches me, but that's thanks to the whack, of course. And yeah, this whack is making some big problems, like I said. And now I'm on cold option tires, so I'm losing time to Onage. As you can see, now we skipped to lap 17, and I'm still losing time to Onage. And Barcelona in front as well, and Barcelona just went out of the pits, and Barcelona is on the prime tires, and he spins, well, doesn't spin, but he loses control of his car. And now I'm going on his inside of this downforce corner, and I pass him on the inside thanks to his loss of traction, or lack of traction. He just went on throttle way too early and lost the car, and of course I will accept that place. I have to battle with Onage in front and Mikey and Victor, so I can't afford to lose time behind someone on prime tires, because the prime tires will take around 2 or 3 laps to get up to speed. And yeah, so I'm now switching to mix 3 and trying to get close to Onage, but it seems he's fast and it won't be that easy, and he's very close to Mikey, and Mikey won't get the DRS, so I can hope that they battle and lose time to each other. And Alex Guillaume makes the first stop of the race, and now who's that? Oh, Onage is alongside Mikey, and they're battling and will lose time, which is what I'm hoping for. And Mikey pushes wide Onage, and now I can go alongside Onage, but he pushes me as well, and I lose some speed, but I brake later than Onage into turn 3, and I pass him on the inside, but now he's on my inside of this corner, and you can see he's squeezing on the inside of this corner, but I lose a little bit of grip into the middle of the corner, because yeah, whatever, he passes me. Anyway, now I go on his inside of this corner, and I lose some time in the traction zone, but it's not enough for him to pass me. But I'm now going on a defensive line because he is alongside me and I just can't move on the racing line, and I have to leave him space. And now he brakes later than me into this corner and passes me, but now I will have the DRS on him, and you can see I'm switching to mix 2, saving some fuel in the meantime, and he's gaining time now, but I don't think he will get the DRS on Mikey. So yeah, I'm trying to be a little bit more calculative now, but he broke very early for that corner and I had to avoid him, which cost me some time. But anyway, he doesn't have the DRS and I pass him easily with the DRS in the middle of the straight, and I hope he doesn't do the same thing that I did on him, and he doesn't do it. And yeah, now I'm 4th and I have to try to catch up to Mikey before the next DRS zone, because I don't want to be losing time in a fight with Onage. And it's lap 19 now, and we have just 9 laps to go, so I will have to be very aggressive now to pass Mikey, pass whoever is in front. I think it's Victor, and yeah, that will be it. Alex is way too much in front, and there is absolutely no way of catching him. Or actually, is that Mike? Alex, I mean, on the map? If that's him, well, he isn't that much ahead. I don't know actually what is his lead at this point, but it doesn't seem like more than 6, 7, 8 seconds. Maybe max 10. But anyway, I'm gaining on Mikey, but yeah, I will get the arrest. So I will be able to defend, hopefully, from Onage, who is a lot behind me, and he lost time into my slipstream in the second sector, but I lose some time into the last corner, going a little bit wide, and I make the fastest swap of the race, even with that wide, or however you wanna call it. And I walk up into turn 1, and Mike and Victor are battling, and I'm pretty sure Victor will let him pass, because they are teammates, and Victor is on the prime tires now, and yeah, you can see now Mikey passes him, and Mikey has the advantage of making a gap now, and I have the disadvantage of being in Victor's slipstream now, but Victor is in Mikey's slipstream, so I'm not that much of an I don't have a disadvantage over Victor. Whew. This English is going bad for me. I mean, I knew I could talk better English maybe a year ago, but now I'm a lot worse. And now Victor breaks very late actually, and Onage as well, so it seems I'm breaking early for that corner. But Onage now goes alongside me, and I'm using all of my curse, I'm using mixed tree, and he's still gaining big time to me. And I break later than him, and I'm on the inside, but I had to cut the corner to leave him space. And now he probably has even more curse left, or he doesn't. Oh, no, that's curse from the new lap, but he's on the inside, so I have nothing to battle for. But he backs up of the fight, and I actually woke up and fucked it up. I mean, he backed up, and I could easily regain keep the position, but I went wide, and now he's still alongside me, and I'm using curse here, trying to just hold up to my position. And he breaks later than me and pushes me a little, and I hope this is thanks to the back. I'm not sure actually, but Onage is very aggressive this race, and now we are 2 cars alongside into this fast section, and Onage just passes me. I was on the outside of this corner, and there was no chance, and there was contact between Onage and Victor, and now Victor is on the inside of this corner, and I will try to undercut him, but no, he doesn't leave me any space. And now I'm losing time to both Mike and Onage behind Victor. And yeah, as a team, Victor and Mike work really well now, because Victor is holding me up and Mike is making a gap. And Victor runs wide here, and I pass him, switch to mixed tree, and I hope now I will gain the DRS from Onage in front. And if I gain DRS, I will keep the position. I don't think Victor has any curse left, but I don't have any DRS, and Victor has, and Victor just passes me, and I'm now in his slipstream, but he's a lot faster in a straight line thanks to the DRS. So I still have to pass Victor, and I'm still 15 to up 22. And Mike is a lot ahead now. He's probably 2 or 3 seconds ahead. But now I go on Victor's inside, and I pass him. I break later than him and pass him. He's on the prime tires and just doesn't have the grip I have. And I'm now into 4th place, but I have to close up to Onage if I want to keep the position, because he can pass me in the DRS zone, but he seems to lose a lot of time to this downforce section on those prime tires. And now I have the grip advantage over him, because I'm on new option tires and he's on quite old prime tires. So he can't really do anything about my pace. I mean, he can't really overtake. He's almost a second down now, and Onage is 2 seconds ahead, so probably Mikey is 4 seconds ahead. And I will have to close that gap and pass them. I mean, I'm hoping I can do that. And I'm using the rest of my cards trying to make a gap to Victor. and if I make 1 second to Victor, then if I don't make any mistakes, he won't be any problem for me with these prime tires. So I'm 2.6 seconds now to ONH, and he has the DRS, but they will be battling and they may lose some time. I hope they go alongside each other in the corners, because this is where they will lose the most of the time. And yeah, I have some hope left, and we skip to up 26 now. Mikey is ahead, so ONH has passed Mikey, but they are battling. And do I have the DRS? No, I don't have any DRS left. I mean, left, yeah. Anyway, I don't have DRS, and I'm +1 lap of fuel with 2 laps to go, so it's looking good. 1.3 seconds to Mikey, and I have been faster in the previous laps to them, so I am gaining time, but in the third sector just they gain time to me because they slipstream each other. And yeah, you can see now 1.5 seconds to Mikey, and I have just 2 laps if I want to get on the podium or even second place, because they are just very close to each other. And if I pass one of them, I may have a chance of passing the other one as well, but it's not very likely. As you can see, ONH just made some bigger gap, but I'm closing down to Mikey, which is good. And now I'm under a second to Mikey, and if I don't run wide just like I do now, but it wasn't a big mistake, and I go into mix 3 very early, and I make the same mistake that I make into qualifying, and it seems I make it all the time. And it may be just because I brake way too early from that corner, and yes, I am attacking them at the moment, but I'm trying not to make any mistakes. And Mikey seems to not have DRS to ONH now, and I'm gaining massively on Mikey. I'm optimal fuel, and I'm going alongside Mikey and pass him before the end of the straight. I brake around 60 meters from turn 1, and he pushes me now actually, and yeah, that's of course thanks to the luck. And now Mikey is trying to re-overtake me, and I'm leaving his pace, but now I realize that he's behind me, not alongside me, and I go on the racing line. And ONH is 1.9 seconds ahead, so ONH has a big gap now, and I am hoping that he makes a mistake, and I am attacking, but it's not very likely for me to pass him, and there are just a few corners left. So yeah, it's Alex is for sure first if he doesn't get disconnected, and ONH is almost for sure second. And now I'm almost a second up on Mikey, and you can see the option tires are not very worn. And now I take this corner properly, but I still didn't win that much time to Mikey, but I had all my cars left. Alex wins the race. ONH is looking like to be second, but he spins almost and goes into the gravel, but he is just way too far ahead. So I crossed the line third, Mikey is fourth, my teammate David got up to 5th place, and yeah, I won't read all the places. Victory 6th, but anyway, I won't read all the places. You can see them on the screen. I finish 14.5 seconds down from the leads, and yeah, I'm on the podium again, 3rd place. 2 races, 2 3rd places. It actually rhymes a little, but anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like and comment, and goodbye.